Hey guys, welcome back to more Frere Gaming. Today is my first impressions on The Division. Now, I was going to hold off this first impressions because originally I did record it, but I thought I'd give the game a bit more time, see if I can get into it a little bit more. And honestly, I really can't. I think I've only got to like level 10 and I can't play past that because, I don't know, maybe it's just me, I don't like these type of like just mashing games. But then again, I love Star Wars The Old Republic, so I don't understand. Like, I enjoy Star Wars The Old Republic with all like the quest, grinding and all that type of shit, because when Star Wars The Old Republic was in its old days before Knights of the Old Empire, whatever it's called, Fallen Empire, before that came out, like the newest expansion, it was grind after grind to level up. And I was used to that, so when I came to this game I thought, oh, I love this. I don't know why. It's something about The Division that doesn't catch me like Star Wars did. Maybe because Star Wars caught me because of the story, the cinematic choices, and this just seems like a Destiny rehash, but in a sort of modern day setting in New York on PC. I don't know. But I'll go through the pluses and negatives because I think that's only fair. Things this game got right. New York is literally scaled beautifully. Literally, if you look at comparisons, like screen by screen comparisons of real life New York and then the game New York, it is insanely accurate, and I mean accurate as fuck. So that's a major positive right there. The graphics are really good for this type of game. I really thought the graphics were good. Yeah, you get a bit of glitchy graphics here, there, and everywhere. But I mean, I loved Arkham Knight, and I played that on PC, so you can all wonder why I don't really care about graphics. So that's why I'll go out. I think the combat, even though it is really grindy, I quite enjoy the combat type system in a way. I don't know, I just love. I feel you can feel the power behind the gun. Other things I got right is people. Like, it's not just an empty world. You see people who are not only NPCs, but you see real life people. Other things they got right, I would say, is the like. Not the map scale, but sort of like there's a lot of things to do. So they haven't just left it with, you know, just a main quest with them. And you've got to go, you know, PvP this shit out of places. It's not just that. You've got a lot of things to do. So that's a massive plus there. And the final plus I'll say is definitely like the weather effects. You get the sense it's a snowy, abandoned city, or you get the sense it's rain. That's just really good, and gotta commend them on that. Okay, now to the negatives. So this game. It's very grindy, as I say, and it's like you don't achieve much out of it. I've got to say it. After I completed a quest, I don't feel like I really achieved anything. The story is so mediocre. Like, I think it's mediocre. Then Jesus Christ, it's not bad. This game's making me. My English is failing now. That was shit beforehand. No, but this game, you're like, the story's so mediocre. It's like nothing drags you about the story. It's not even like an interesting. It would have been an interesting story. I found quite interesting about like a disease breaking out. I loved Crisis when that type of disease, alien disease, broke out. I love those type of things, but this was just so mediocre. And the characters you don't really know. I know one character name. That's Faye. Faye. See, I can't remember her name fully. It's just Faye. It's the woman you meet, who's another agent from the Division, and that's it. I can't remember any of the other names of the main characters. Yeah, I've only played up to level 10, but I mean, surely by then I should have known all the main characters' names, right? Something that I forgot to say in my pluses, actually, I like the base of operations, how you build that up. I enjoy that. I enjoy collecting stuff from missions and building each area of your base of operations. You've got health section, security section, and tech section. I love building on them both. They're really cool. But yeah, back to this. I mean, it's just the story's so mediocre. I don't know why. There's something about it. It doesn't drag me as much. The Dark Zone, originally when I did this first impression video, I put it as a plus, but I'm taking it out because I played the Dark Zone and there's nothing to it other than collecting loot and doing hard NPCs. You can't fucking PvP because if you PvP, you literally get so much minus XP and hated on by it. It's like the game doesn't want you to PvP. Literally, like Angry Joe said it in one of his reviews, if anyone knows him. It's like they don't want you to PvP, and he's entirely right. If you PvP, you're going to be fucking hated on it by the game, and it's just, there's no point. You literally gain nothing from it, really. I promise you, you gain nothing. You might as well just not PvP. Yeah, the first couple of times you go into the Dark Zone, I've really fun. I fucking loved it, but after that, it's just, you get used to it, and then the PvP, you know, the first time you go rogue, or first time you meet rogue, that's fun, but then after that, it's like, it's not the pros and the cons, you know, you gotta weigh them, and There's more cons to fucking beat going rogue than there is pros, I'm telling you now. Other things is the missions are very repetitive, I find. Yeah, you get that a lot in these type of games. In MMOs, you get them a lot. But as I said, like, I've played WoW, I've played Star Wars: The Republic, and I've enjoyed those type of WoW games. Fair enough, I've never played Destiny, so I've never really played a game like this. But Destiny wasn't exactly highly rated either. Sorry, anyone that loves Destiny, but it wasn't. Just, you know, deal with it. So I don't know, this game has done a lot of things wrong when it could have done a lot of things right very easily. They could have made a really good story that wouldn't have taken hard to make, but it seems like they just focus on other things. Very small things such as PvP. If they made it more rewarding to go rogue, even like a dedicated like place to do PvP, like you don't even have to have it in the normal place. You could just have a dedicated area just to PvP, and all the loot you gain and get throughout the leveling up, you could just go out into the dark zone and just go ham on killing people. I feel that should be something where to improve on. Definitely, the first thing they should improve on is getting the dark zone so people can PvP and start enjoying it again, because it's stupid that you can't. It really isn't. Other things that I sort of found out, so this is just me personally, I haven't heard other people saying this, is I've had some missions insanely difficult if you're not playing with people. I don't play with people because I just don't. It's just me. I like to sort of have a bit of a single player experience, and I find them insanely hard. And that's made me say I'm shit at the game, but I don't know. I've never played a game where I've had to do the same boss mission like 5 fucking times and still failed. Like to this day, I have not completed it. So there's just something about it. I can't do it. So anyway, things to improve on. I just feel like the Dark Zone should be remade. There should be PvP. There should be PvP servers, PvP game modes. There should be something that you can gain your loot, get everything together, and then go on PvP against other players. That's what I feel like improvement should be on. Anyway, my final score, guys, for The Division, my first impression, is I would say a weak 6 out of 10. Now, this game is a really good MMO first-person shooter if you like those type of games, but it is very grindy, and at the end of the day, the pros and the cons of the game, how much time you put into it and what you get out of it, I would say it's just not equal out. I feel like you'd waste more time if you level up to the main level 3, whatever it is, and then you've got nothing to do. Dark Zone is pretty much useless. I don't know. Anyway, guys, I want to hear your thoughts below. What was your thoughts on Division? Have you played it? And if so, what did you think of it? I shall see you all in the next video. So, guys.
Hey!